Hello, Kindred family! Today's story is a beautiful reminder that our talents are God's gifts, and we truly shine when we use them well.
More than just a grade. The warm glow of a family room lamp was no match for the bright light of the tablet in Casey's hands. The science project, a volcano kit, and a stack of books sat untouched on the floor beside them. Casey was lost in a world of games and videos, the real world fading away with each tap and swipe. Rachel, Casey's mother, walked into the room. She saw the familiar scene, a child entranced by a screen, a school project waiting patiently for attention. A gentle concern settled in her heart as she watched her child. "Casey," Rachel said softly, sitting on the floor beside them, "why haven't you started your project? It's due tomorrow." Casey looked up from the tablet, a slight shrug in their shoulders. "It's boring, Mom. It's not as fun as my games." Rachel nodded, understanding the feeling. "I know it can seem that way," she began, "but your words remind me of a story Jesus told. It's called the parable of the talents. A man was going on a long journey, so he gave his servants gifts or talents to take care of. The first two servants took their talents and worked diligently," Rachel continued, her voice filled with gentle emphasis. "They invested their gifts and worked hard, and when the master returned, they had doubled what he gave them. He was so proud of their hard work. But the third servant was lazy," Rachel said, her gaze returning to Casey. "He was afraid of hard work, so he buried his talent in the ground and did nothing with it. When the master returned, he had nothing to show for it." "God gives you talents for a purpose, Casey," Rachel explained, her hand resting on Casey's shoulder. "He gives you a mind to learn and hands to create. But you must work hard to grow them, not waste time on screens that don't help you grow." Casey looked at the dark screen of the tablet, then at the waiting science project. A small nod was all they needed. They carefully placed the tablet on the coffee table and turned their full attention to the volcano kit. "Mom," Casey said, a new spark in their eyes, "can you help me?" Together, they read the instructions, measured the ingredients, and built the volcano. Rachel explained the science behind the eruption, and Casey asked questions, their curiosity awakened. The family room was no longer quiet. It was filled with the happy sounds of learning and teamwork. Next day, Casey earned an A on their project. They felt a deep sense of pride, a feeling far more rewarding than any video game. Casey knew then that diligence and hard work were the truest gifts, and they decided to limit their screen time, ready to use their talents to build a successful and fulfilling